Hello, welcome to Easy English. So today, I want to find out what horror movies the people of Brighton like the most. Let's go. What is your favourite scary movie?
I'd say some people don't think it's scary, some people think it's scary, but The Deathly Hallows, because it is a bit violent.
And what?
Harry Potter, The Deathly Hallows.
Ah, okay. And which is this near the end of the Harry Potter sort of story? The Deathly Hallows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just ends.
What is your favourite scary movie?
I would say my favourite scary movie is probably The Shining, or I don't know if Shaun of the Dead counts.
Yeah?
It's kind of comedy and scary, yeah.
Yeah, this one. What is your favourite scary movie?
Well, my favorite scary or horror movie would be Shining by Stephen Kubrick. It's a Stanley Kubrick, based on Stephen King's book. And why? Well, because it's not like plain scary jump movie, and there is actual like atmosphere and tension growing, and you can really feel what the main characters, what's happening in their heads and how they change, and you don't know where is it coming to, and you also feel that this hotel, this panorama hotel, it's really like a living organism that tries to, capture the victims inside, and so I think this is the really rare situation where the movie is maybe even better than the book. Yeah.
What is your favourite scary movie?
I don't actually like scary movies.
Right, and why is that?
I really don't know. I just don't like being scared. I could never watch Crime Watch as a child. Like, my parents always watched it and I could never watch it.
And can you just describe Crime Watch for people who might know what that is? That's really funny.
It basically used to be on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock, I remember. It was once a month, and it was basically reenactments of crimes, trying to find the people that committed the crime. So they used to put a lot of e-fits on, so I would always be there with the pillow, putting it in front of my face whenever the e-fits came on, because they used to give me nightmares.
What is your favourite scary movie?
Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, but there's lots of Harry Potters.
Probably the last one.
Do you know what the name of that is?
Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Oh really? Do you know what? We had someone else say exactly this film about 20 minutes ago.
I quite enjoyed not the movie, but the TV series American Horror Story. But some seasons were better, some were worse. But it was quite a while ago when I've seen that, so I don't remember which season in particular I enjoyed right now.
What is your favourite scary movie?
I must admit, I'm a bit of a wet wipe when it comes to scary films, and I find that I get scared very easily, having been brought up in a haunted house. But yeah, I'd say my favourite scary movie is The Shining.
Ah, a classic.
So, yes, I'm going old school here.
Before we ask why, you just completely kind of glossed over the fact that you lived in a haunted house.
Yeah, well, it's not every day that you sort of bring that to the forefront. But yeah, we lived in this very... No, you don't need to touch that because that's the sound. Yeah, we lived in this sort of decaying mansion that my parents bought in the early 70s, and a famous writer used to live there with two mentally unhinged aunts, and yeah, it was haunted basically.
Wow.
So it was the place to hang out with in your lunch breaks to get scared, my house. So yeah.
Oh Jesus! So you already were in this world
of weirdness and being very open to paranormal.
And now I'm understanding The Shining.
Yes. Yeah.
A little bit.
Because our house wasn't the size of a hotel. It makes me sound like I was Kanye West or one of the Kardashians, but we weren't from posh stock, but we just lived in this big house which happened to be haunted.
If you'd like to support or learn with Easy English, then go to the link below, patreon.com/Easy English videos, to become a member for just $5 a month. You can get learning material for each one of our episodes, including a transcript to help you read along with the episode and a vocabulary list, providing you definitions for the more complicated vocabulary. You can get video downloads with and without subtitles, plus an MP3 file of the entire audio of the episode, all for just $5 a month if you go to patreon.com/Easy English Videos. You told me before that it was Casper, and it really scared you.
A little bit, yes.
Why is that? What happened in the movie that scared you?
I can't really remember.
You can't remember. I think it might have been when all the ghosts sort of came out of the furniture and surprised the dad guy.
It scared me.
Made you jump a bit, didn't it?
Yes.
And what happens in this movie that makes it so scary?
Well, first of all, like, Voldemort nearly wants to kill everybody.
Duh.
And he wants to kill one boy and, like, loads of other people in a massive school.
Right,
I saw, like, a really big model of it. And now I thought, like...
Of the school?
Yeah. And it was, like, massive. And then I thought how big the school must be.
Where was this you saw?
It was in the Wonderbros studio, Harry Potter.
So you're a big fan, right?
Yeah.
Would you say, like, you're a horror fan then?
No, not really.
Oh,
Not
really?
necessarily, no.
Because The Shining is kind of a nerd's
Yeah.
horror film, I think.
I think I love Stephen King books, so I like the book, and I think I love the way it's filmed is really good.
I see.
So,
and
yeah.
what about the film is scary then?
I think just the tension it builds up, this kind of atmosphere of it. I prefer scary films that are kind of, I don't like jump out kind of gory ones, but the Shining's got a good kind of tension building and the kind of psychological drama of it.
I did once watch a scary movie. I went to the cinema to watch, which one was it? Halloween H2O, I think it was, something like that. So I have watched them in the past, a long, long time ago, not since I was probably 20. Yeah. But Halloween H2O was very underwhelming. That wasn't scary at all. But
Really?
Yeah,
Less scary than Crime Watch?
Well, I was younger when I watched Crime Watch, so maybe, yeah.
I used to watch this program. Do you remember the program called 999?
Yes.
And it
Similar
had that
ilk, wasn't it? Yeah.
I was terrified of that. 'Cause
Yeah.
there was this overriding tension of at some point someone's going to die.
And somebody gets stuck down a well,
Or
always.
When you're a bit older, right, and you can watch films that are for like 15s or 18s, do you think you'll go and watch all these like really, like properly scary movies?
No.
No. Just stick to Harry Potter.
Yeah.
What is it about that film that makes it so scary? What's the scariest bit?
Well, it's the scariest bit where, like, Harry Potter and Voldemort, like, start fighting with each other.
Right, with their wands.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why is this? Why is it scary? Because he might die, essentially.
Yeah, because there's, like, a lot of people start bleeding and stuff.
Oh right. Oh dear.
Because, like, buildings fall over.
And are you someone that likes to watch scary movies? Do you look for them?
No.
No, you don't like them at all.
No, it just feels like someone's going to grab me when I go to bed.
Would you say that you're people who like enjoy this feeling of watching a scary film, this tension building, and a little bit like how people enjoy roller coasters, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say that I like them, but I also watched so many horror movies that very rarely I see this. I can feel this tension actually. So
yeah.
Because also many horror movies are very predictable, and you can easily tell what's gonna happen in next 10 seconds. So, but yeah, on rare occasions you can watch some hidden gem somewhere and enjoy. Like I really also enjoyed like Blair Witch Project, the first part.
Yeah.
It was very innovative and surprising. So yeah, and also the Spanish film Wreck.
Wow, yeah.
So yeah, from time to time you can really find a very good horror movie.
You're an aficionado of horror movies, I think, from what you just said.
Yeah, and it's usually, the lower the budget, the better.
Yeah, that's actually a really good tip for people looking for a good horror film.
Yeah, and less teenagers running around, then the better.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks for watching this week's episode. My personal horror favourites have to be either Ridley Scott's Alien, Jaws by Steven Spielberg, or most recently Hereditary, which I think is a masterpiece. Let me know your favourite horror movies in the comments below, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Some people are like there's like an addiction, I think, to horror.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you're just not in that game.
No, never. Give me a comedy or a rom-com any day, but definitely not a scary movie.
Perfect. Halloween H2O. Would you recommend it?